Well, a former aide to both Governor Hochul and former Governor Cuomo has been hit with federal charges accusing her of acting as an illegal agent of the Chinese government.
Fox 8's Morgan McKay joins us live from downtown Brooklyn, where she just appeared in court. Morgan, what can you tell us?
This is someone, Stephen, Natasha, that worked closely under Governor Kathy Hochul and former Governor Andrew Cuomo, worked in state government for around 10 years, and even had influence during the COVID-19 pandemic. Prosecutors now alleging today that Linda's son worked as an undisclosed agent for China, and both her and her husband were arrested this morning. Now, take a look at this video here of Linda's son and her husband leaving court today. Bond was set for $1.5 million for son and $500,000 for her husband, Chris Hugh. Now, prosecutors alleged in the 68-page indictment that Sun would change messaging from Cuomo and Hochul's office regarding issues of importance for China. She would block representatives from Taiwan from accessing New York State officials. She would issue proclamations for China without the governor's consent. She attempted to get Hochul to go to China. She would arrange for meetings with Chinese officials. On top of that, prosecutors accused Sun of providing unauthorized invitation letters from the New York State governor that were then used by Chinese officials to travel to the United States. In return, prosecutors say that Sun and her husband received substantial economic and other benefits, facilitated millions of money and transactions for her husband, received travel benefits, tickets to events, a $3.6 million home on Long Island, a $1.9 million condo in Honolulu, a 2024 Ferrari, and other luxury vehicles. And prosecutors say that one Chinese government official's personal chef sent Sun's parents a specially prepared salted duck. Prosecutors also say that Sun's husband, Hugh, laundered the proceeds and opened bank accounts under a friend's name. Now, a spokesperson for the governor's office sent a statement saying, quote, "This individual was hired by the executive chamber more than a decade ago. We terminated her employment in March 2023 after discovering evidence of misconduct, immediately reported her actions to law enforcement, and have assisted law enforcement throughout this process." Now, here's what Sun's lawyer had to say as they were leaving court.
A lot of confidence in our case. A lot of the allegations in this indictment are frankly perplexing, overly inflammatory. As you heard in court today, we're looking forward to our day in court. The defendants are exercising their right to a speedy trial as soon as they can. We have a lot of confidence in Chris and in Linda.
Now, there are travel restrictions in place as part of their bond. They are limited to traveling to only New York City, Long Island, Maine, and New Hampshire. They're not allowed to go to New Jersey or even upstate New York. Now, Sun is also prohibited from getting any sort of contact with the Chinese consulate here in New York City. Their next court hearing is September 25th. Steve, Natasha?
Yeah, pretty wild details there, Morgan. Does this indictment list any examples of how Sun allegedly used her influence when it came to messaging from the governor's office?
So they do have numerous examples, and one of the examples that I caught on to when reading the indictment was prosecutors say that Sun used the Chinese government to get ventilators over to New York State during the COVID-19 pandemic, and she promised them that Cuomo would call them. And when Cuomo never called them, the Chinese officials allegedly got upset with her, and so she said then that they would thank him, that Cuomo would thank them publicly, and he then issued a tweet, which we have as well, and they said that he thanked the Chinese government for their assistance in sending over these ventilators during the COVID-19 pandemic. There's also a picture of Governor Hochul in taking a picture with some Chinese officials. So there were numerous examples of how she used her position allegedly to influence the governor's office with how they messaged towards the Chinese government.
Yeah, pretty wild.
Yeah,
all right,
for sure.
Morgan, thank you.